Hello. Hope you're all doing well. As I promised to record an unedited brow tutorial for you guys. So this is the tutorial. The product I'll be using is my spoolie brush, my angle brush, and my Floma Cosmetics eyebrow pencil in the shade bitter brown. You can use any pencil of your choice. So without wasting much of your time, I'm using the spoolie brush to brush my eyebrow, the hair into place. As a beginner, you can get your eyebrow wax as you want to, either wax or use a razor blade to shape it. So I'm beginning with a line underneath my natural brow. I'm drawing another at the top of it. And I'm joining both lines here. Just like this. So I'm using a faint line to fill it. Lighter strokes to fill in the brow. For the outer part, I'm using my spoolie brush to brush here. So with the excess product I have on the spoolie brush, I'll use that to brush the inner part of my brow, because I don't want that place to be harsh. So I'm using that excess product to brush it just like this. And the concealer I'm using AOA concealer in the shade Toffee to clean my eyebrow. So I'm going in as gentle as I can. So get closer like this. Now you have to drag the excess concealer downwards. While doing this, you can make a mistake by having some concealer in your brow. You can go back into your pencil, you can go back with your pencil to correct that out, if that makes sense. I'm using that same concealer. Normally I don't use that same concealer because it's too lighter than my skin tone. I use a foundation or a darker concealer to clean the upper part of my brow. But for the benefit of this tutorial, I'm using that same concealer at the top. Some people use the concealer brush like this, the angle brush. They use it like this to clean the upper part, but I don't feel comfortable using it that way, so I like it like this. So as gentle as I can, I'm cleaning that. At first I go at the top somehow like this, then I'll be coming down at the edges of the line as lighter as I can, if that makes sense. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. just like this. So you can go in as gentle as I can to be cleaning it to make it look sharper. Does it make sense? In the process of cleaning our brows, and most of the people, even me, sometimes I do that mistakes. I have a little bit of concealer where I don't want it to be, so I always go back to my with my pencil to correct that out like this, maybe at the edges of it, or maybe like this. I'm going back into my spoolie brush to kind of brush to prevent any harsh lines in my brow. If you have a brow gel, you can top that as well. I have that, but I think it's somewhere in my drawer, so I can't go for it now. So then I'm using my fluffy brush to brush the excess concealer I have on my brow, and then the excess concealer I use, so I'm using this like this. Even in the process of cleaning in the process of doing this, you can still get some concealer where they are not supposed to be. You can still go back to with your pencil to correct it out if you can. With eyebrow, you won't get your eyebrow exactly like this one, so you have to get something similar. It should be something similar, but not exactly the same. They are twins, not sisters, or are they, how do we say it? Okay, I hope you've learned one or two things from this tutorial.